Hello everyone, so welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we will learn how to enroll users to stock market course and send payment confirmation on WhatsApp. So imagine this, you are a stock market trainer and you have a lot of students. So you are also using a payment gateway called as RazorPay to collect the payments from your new students. So let's say there is a guy called as John. He has made a payment on RazorPay, you have received it. So what you really want to do here is you want to enroll John to a stock market course that you have made in Thinkific. If you are not familiar with Thinkific, it's an awesome platform where you can create courses and sell these courses online. So John has been enrolled to a stock market course that you have made in Thinkific. Afterwards, you want to send a confirmation WhatsApp message to John. And this WhatsApp message would be something like this. Hey John, thank you for the payment. You have been enrolled to this particular stock market course. So here you have two choices. The first choice is you can copy the details of John from RazorPay, sort it out, enroll him to the course in Thinkific, afterwards manually send him a WhatsApp message. Now this process is actually very repetitive and tiresome. So here I would suggest that you bring in some automation so that whenever a new payment is made in RazorPay, automatically enroll the person on Thinkific, afterwards send him a WhatsApp message. Now the problem here is there is no active connection between RazorPay, Thinkific and WhatsApp. So in cases like these, we have to bring an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate RazorPay, Thinkific and WhatsApp. The best part of using this process is a person without any technical background can perform this integration very easily. Now before I begin, how about I show you a real-time example?
Okay, so as you can see, this is a checkout page that I've built on RazorPay, and this is about Stock Market Made Easy course. And this is my Thinkific account, and this is the WhatsApp profile of a person called as John Mosby. Now the idea is that a person called as John Mosby is just filling the checkout page in RazorPay, and once the payment is made by John Mosby, we will check whether John Mosby has been enrolled to a course in Thinkific. Furthermore, we will also check that whether John Mosby has received a WhatsApp message from me. Okay, so these are the details. We have the guy name, that is John, the last name as Mosby. This is the email address, johnmosby67@gmail.com. This is of course his phone number and the sex is male. Let me just click on pay. Okay. We are going with the debit card. So these are the card details. So remember this, I'm working with a test account. Okay, so these are the card details that I'm entering. And the card holder name is John Mosby, and then we have the CVV as 234, and let me just click on pay. Oh, I'm sorry, let me just enter full and skip saving card. Okay, and success. Excellent. So the payment is being processed, and as you can see, the payment is successful. So what we're going to do here is we are going to check into Thinkific that do we have a person called as John Mosby, and has he been enrolled to any kind of course. And as you can see, there is definitely a person called as John Mosby. Okay, so this is the full name and this is the email. And let us have a look what is the course that he has been enrolled to. And the course he has been enrolled to is Stock Market Made Easy. And the enrollment status, it is showing it as active enrollment. So let me just take you to the course I have. So I have three courses: Stock Market Made Easy, Sports Training Membership and Magnet Brains Dance Academy. So John Mosby has been enrolled to this particular course. Furthermore, I'm just going to take you to the WhatsApp profile of John Mosby. So this is the WhatsApp profile of John Mosby. And let's have a look what is the message that John Mosby has received. Hi John, this is a confirmation that we have received from your secure online payment for Booming Bulls stock market class. We are excited to have you on board. You have taken the first step towards achieving your goals. You will find our opening times, class timetable and a list of what to bring on. This is the link, www.boomingbullsstock.com. If you have any questions, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you. So you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from RazorPay to Thinkific to WhatsApp? So basically, you can send the data from RazorPay to Thinkific and WhatsApp in just 4 easy steps. So we have the step 1, that is connect Pabbly Connect to RazorPay with help of the webhook URL. Simply put, first of all, you are going to log into Pabbly Connect, and afterwards you are going to integrate RazorPay and Pabbly Connect with help of webhook URL. You're just going to copy the webhook URL from Pabbly Connect and paste it into RazorPay. Now we have step 2, collect the data from RazorPay in Pabbly Connect. So you're going to make a dummy form submission or dummy payment in RazorPay. The details of that payment will be automatically captured in Pabbly Connect. Now we have the third step, create a user in Thinkific and enroll him to a course. First of all, using the data that we have received from Razorpay in Pabbly Connect, you are going to create a user in Thinkific. After that, you are going to enroll him to a course in Thinkific. Fourth step, send the same data to Vati for sending the message on WhatsApp. So here's the thing, you can't directly send the messages on WhatsApp. So that is why we are using an official API of WhatsApp called as Vati for sending the WhatsApp message. The process is easy. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, so to begin the process, in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. All you have to do is just hover on products, and here you will find the part called as connect. Just click on connect. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. All you have to do is now just click on sign up for free. Here you can build your own account in just 2 minutes. In my case, I have already built an account, so I will be directed to the app section of Pabbly. This is the app section of Pabbly. Let me just scroll down, and here you will find at the bottom connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm planning to give it as Razorpay to Thinkific to WhatsApp. Razorpay to Thinkific to WhatsApp. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. It's totally on you, and let me just straight away click on create. So when you click on create, you will find two windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. So I want to send the data from Razorpay. So that is why I'm just going to add Razorpay here. In the app, I'm going to add Razorpay. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as payment captured? Because that's pretty obvious, we want to receive the data from Razorpay when the payment is made in Razorpay. Okay, so these are the details. We have the trigger event as payment captured and the app as Razorpay. Now in the first step, we are basically going to integrate Razorpay to Pabbly Connect, and these are the steps we have to follow. Now obviously you have to log into your Razorpay dashboard. So this is my Razorpay dashboard. That's done. And after that, you have to navigate to settings and webhooks. Settings and webhooks. So where is my settings? Okay, so this is where settings is. And after that, I'm just going to click on webhooks. Okay. Then after that, just click on set webhook. Set up webhook, or just click on add new webhook. Excellent. Then afterwards, copy the webhook link from above and paste it in the webhook URL. So I'm just going to copy this. So easy. And afterwards, I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, that's done. Select payment captured from active event section. Okay, so payment captured from the active event section. That's done. So what about the secret as well as the alert email? Just ignore them. Okay, and let me just straight away click on create webhook. Okay, so as you can see, a new webhook has been created. Okay, so this is the newly created one. Now, as you can see, this is a webhook that I had created earlier. So I'm just going to delete this. Okay, so it was not necessary. That is why I've just deleted the webhook. So this is the one we want right now. So at this point, we have integrated Razorpay to Pabbly Connect, and it is showing it is waiting for the data. Excellent. So what's next? So what I'm going to do here is, once again, I'm going to make a payment. Okay, so let me just click on payment pages. And as you can see, these are the payment pages I have made for many different products. We have for stock market, yoga meditation, dance registration, a ton of products. So this is the one we are interested in. So I'm just going to copy the page URL, and afterwards, I'm just going to open this in a new tab. Okay, so let me just enter the details. So we have a guy called as Matthew Perry. So this is the email address of Matthew Perry, Okay, 481. Let's me add one more character. Okay, Matthew Perry, and this is the phone number. Let me just add the correct phone number. Okay, and afterwards, sex is male. Okay, let me just remove. Okay, I think we are ready. So the name is Matthew Perry, and this is the email address matthew481x@gmail.com. This is the phone number where we will be sending the confirmation WhatsApp message. And let me just click on pay 350 rupees, and let me just click on debit card. And as I mentioned earlier, we are using a test account, so let me just fill the test amount details. And the card holder name is Matthew Perry. Okay, and this is the CVV. And let me just click on pay 350, skip saving card, and success. Okay, so the payment is getting processed. excellent. The payment has been made. Okay, so what's next? So the payment is successful. So let's have a look. Since Pabbly Connect is integrated with Razorpay, has it captured the details of this particular payment? And as you can see, the event is payment captured, and we have the payment amount as 35,000, but the payment was made of 350 rupees, but it is showing 35,000. The reason it is showing 35,000 is it has just removed the decimal point. So this is an issue and we will fix it, don't worry, but let's explore the rest of the details. So this is the card holder name, okay, and this is the rest of the details. We have a Matthew, and then we have a Perry, and this is the email address, and this is of course the phone number. So we have got all the details. Now we have to do one important thing. So as you can see, the payment amount is showing it as 35,000, but we made a payment of 350 rupees. Okay, so we have these two additional extra zeros here. So what we are going to do here is we are going to remove these extra two zeros. It doesn't look good, it is actually inaccurate. So we are going to remove that. And to remove these two extra zeros, we are just going to look into the action window. Okay, and in the choose app, let me just add number formatter. Okay, so why number formatter? Well, look at this way. This is a number and we want to format this number. So that is why we are going with number formatter. Okay, number formatter. We have clicked it. Now in the action event, how about we make it as spreadsheet formulas? Okay, just see the steps that I'm doing. It's very easy. Okay, so now what we are going to do here is we are just going to mention this particular number. Okay, the number is 35,000. Okay, this is the number 35,000 here. So I'm just going to click here, and we have mapped it. Excellent. So now we have to remove these two extra zeros. So the best way to remove is I'm just going to divide it by 100. Okay, divide it by 100. So that's done. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so as you can see, now it is giving the correct numbers. Okay, that is 350 rupees. Okay, earlier it was 35,000, now it is showing 350 rupees. So basically we have we have divided the two extra zeros. Excellent. So what's next? So what we are going to do here is, as you can see, let me just take you back to Razorpay, and as you can see, we do have a ton of products. Okay, we have for bike, we have for Bluetooth, we have for beauty products, we have for dance registration forms. So we have a ton of products, and for each product we have our unique payment pages. So the problem here is if a person makes a payment of 3,500 or some other product. Okay, let's say he makes a purchase of this particular product, that is Bluetooth speakers maybe. So even if he makes a payment for this particular product, okay, for some reason there is a chance that the person will be enrolled to a course in Thinkific. At the same time, he will be getting a WhatsApp message about the enrollment of the course. So this is kind of wrong. So we have to make sure that only when the payment of 350 rupees is made, okay, then only he will be enrolled to the course in Thinkific. Otherwise, for all these courses, we have very different payment numbers. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is we are going to establish a filter. The filter would be something like this. If the payment is made for only 350 rupees, then only the person will be enrolled to the stock market course which is present in Thinkific. At the same time, he will be receiving a WhatsApp confirmation message about the payment as well as the enrollment. So the problem here is we actually have to input one more window here. Okay, so we are going to establish one more window. Now this is very easy. Okay, remember this, the total amount is 350 rupees. Now you only have to make sure that this product should be of 350. Okay, 350 rupees. There should not be one more product with the same value, that is 350. It can be anything else like 320, 330, but it should not be 350. There should be only one product that will be of 350. Okay, 350 rupees. So that's the only problem. So what we are going to do here is we are going to establish one more window. Okay, and here I'm going to mention filter. Filter by Pabbly. So this will make sure that anytime the payment of 350 rupees is made, then only the person will be enrolled to the course, and after that he will be receiving a confirmation WhatsApp message from me. And that is why we make sure that we go to the number formatter. If 350 is equal to 350, okay, which is actually true. Okay, if 350 is equal to 350, then when I click on save and send test request, it will show the condition is true. If 350 is equal to 350, it basically means the data flow can proceed to the next level. Okay, otherwise it will stop. When I click on save and send test request, it will definitely show the condition is true and the status as success, because this is true, because 350 is equal to the value that is 350. Now imagine if there is some product that is worth 700 or let's say 720, which is not equal to 350, the flow will stop. Okay, so that is why we have applied this particular filter. The filter is if 350 is equal to 350, then only the data should flow to the next level. Okay, so what's next? So we have made sure that the payment is made, and the payment if of 350 rupees, then only the person should be enrolled to a course in Thinkific. Now remember this, before enrolling the person to a course in Thinkific, we should make sure that the person is created as a user in Thinkific. So here we have two steps. First, we are going to create a user in Thinkific, and after that, we are going to enroll the same user to a course in Thinkific. Now, what I'm going to do here is, okay, the first step we are going to create a user in Thinkific, and the name of the user is Matthew Perry. Okay, so the name of the user is Matthew Perry, the same guy, okay, who has done the payment, that is Matthew Perry. So let me just scroll down. Okay, let me just scroll down, and in the choose app, we have to make sure that we have the app as Thinkific by Pabbly. I'm sorry, Thinkific. Okay, not by Pabbly. Now in the action event, how about we make it as create user? Okay, I repeat this. Why we are doing this is because first we have to create a user in Thinkific. After that, we are going to enroll him to the course. Okay, let me just click on connect. We are going with the new connection. Just click on connect with Thinkific. Now we have to mention the subdomain. So what is the subdomain? So this is my Thinkific account, okay, and this is my subdomain. Okay, figuring out your subdomain is easy. Just after HTTPS and // all the characters is your subdomain, but do not include this part, that is .thinkific.com and rest of the things. This is your subdomain. Okay, so I have copied mine and I'm going to paste it here. So easy, and let me just click on submit. Okay, so as you can see, the authorization is successful. So we have some fields like the first name, the last name, the email, and at the last we have one more important field, that is the phone number. So we can just ignore the rest of the details, the rest of the fields like the password and the roles, the bio, the company. We can just ignore this. We have to fill all these details like the first name and the last name as well as the email. So if you remember, the name of our guy was Matthew. That's the first name. Okay, Matthew. The last name is Perry, and this is the email address. So we want all this detail here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is in the first name, I'm just going to click here, and what's the first name? That is Matthew, and we have mapped it. Then we have the last name. We click here, and the last name is Perry. Okay, then we have the email. We click here, and we have mapped it, or we can go with this one. Okay, so we have mapped the first name, the last name, as well as the email. Ignore the password, roles, bio, company, headline, affiliate code, and rest of the things. We don't want it. Now we can also add the phone number if you want. So we click here, and this is basically the phone number, and we have mapped it. So at this point, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request to create a user called as Matthew Perry in Thinkific. After we have created a person called as Matthew Perry in Thinkific, we are going to enroll him to the stock market close. So let me do that. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so as you can see, a user called as Matthew Perry has been created. So let us have a look. Do we have a person called as Matthew Perry? So let me just go to users. This is the Thinkific profile, and yes, we do have a person called as Matthew Perry, and this is the email address. Excellent. So a new user called as Matthew Perry has been created. So what's next? Now that the user called as Matthew Perry has been created in Thinkific, we are going to enroll him to a course. And the name of the course is this one, okay, Stock Market Make Easy. So what I'm going to do here is let me just scroll down and let me just introduce one more window. And once again, we are going to work with Thinkific, this time to enroll Matthew Perry to the course. So Thinkific it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as enroll user? Okay, because we want to enroll him to a course. And simply just click on connect. Okay, so this is the most recent setting. Okay, I'm just not going with the new connection because we have to do the same thing over again, just copying the subdomain and pasting it here. So we are not going to do that because we have already established a connection. So we are going with the choose existing connection, and this is the recent one. Okay, and let me just straight away click on save. Okay, excellent. Now by default, it is showing the course as Stock Market Easy. So this course, okay, so these are all the courses that is present in my Thinkific account. So let me show you that. So these are the courses: Stock Market Easy, Stock Sports Training Membership, and Magnet Brains Dance Academy. All the courses that is present here is being shown in the drop down. Okay, so I want to enroll him to this particular course, that is Stock Market Make Easy. Okay, now coming to the most important part, that is the user ID. So what is the user ID? So as you can see, when Matthew Perry was added as a user, it also generated a very unique ID. So this is the unique ID for Matthew Perry. So we want this detail here. Okay, here. So I'm just going to toggle this to the right. I'm just going to remove this. Okay, afterwards, let me just add the ID. So this is the ID and we have mapped it. Now we want to make sure the time this course was activated is basically the same time when the user was created. So this is the time when the user was created. Okay, so this is the time in UTC format. So what is the UTC format? It's actually a very standard format. So we have the day. Okay, so this is the day. Then we have the month, that is September, and this is the year. Okay, day, month, and year. And then we have hours, minutes, and seconds, and rest of the things. So we want this detail here. Okay, I'm just going to click here, and after that I'm just going to click here, and we have mapped it. So easy. Now we can also add the date when the subscription ends or when the enrollment finishes, but the problem here is it will actually depend a lot the expiry date will depend a lot on the student as well as you, because for some reason the student can leave immediately, or he can just abruptly end the course. So I plan to leave this field empty. Okay, I prefer that to leave this field empty because this field is totally undecided. Okay, so we have sufficient detail to enroll this guy to the stock market course. Let me just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the guy has been enrolled to the stock market course. So let me just take you back to user. Okay, and let me just click on Matthew Perry. Okay, so as you can see, he has been enrolled to the course Stock Market Make Easy, and this is the enrollment status, that is active enrollment. Excellent. So what's next? Now that Matthew Perry has been enrolled to a course in Thinkific, we are going to send him a confirmation message. So what I'm going to do here is to send him a confirmation WhatsApp message. We are going to use the official API of WhatsApp, that is Wati. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to introduce one more window. I promise you this is the last window. And in the choose app, let me just add Wati. Wati it is. Okay, so now in the action event, how about we make it as send template message? You do have a doubt why the action event is send template message. We will deal with that in depth. But at this point, all we have to do is integrate Wati to Pabbly Connect. So before we integrate Wati to Pabbly Connect, let me just give you a glimpse of Wati. So this is my Wati account. And then let me just show you the dashboard. So this is the dashboard of Wati. So if you're not familiar with Wati, it's totally fine because we have an excellent video that is available as a link in the description box. It will teach you from scratch how to build your Wati account, how to log in, how to build your templates, all those things. The link is available in the description box. Please explore it. It's just awesome. Okay, so this is my Wati account. So basically what we're going to do here is we are going to integrate Wati to Pabbly Connect. So what I'm going to do here is let me just straight away click on connect. Okay, so we are going with the new connection, and in the new connection we have to fill the API endpoint as well as the access token. Now to figure out the API endpoint and access token, it's very easy. Just go to your Wati account. Okay, just click on these three horizontal lines. Just click on API docs. Okay, so this is the access token and this is the API endpoint. So I'm just going to copy the API endpoint first. Afterwards, I'm just going to paste it here. So easy. And afterwards, we have the access token. Let me just copy this. Afterwards, let me just paste it here. Okay, we have added the API endpoint. We have also mentioned the access token. Let me just straight away click on save. So when you click on save, we have some fields like the WhatsApp number, the template, the broadcast name, as well as the custom parameters. So let's start with the WhatsApp number. Okay, so what's the WhatsApp number? Now this is something that we have discussed earlier. So let me just scroll up, okay, and let me show you the WhatsApp number where we'll be sending the WhatsApp message. So this is the profile, I'm sorry, this is the WhatsApp number of Matthew Perry. So we want this detail here. Okay, so we are just going to click here, and we have mapped it. So easy. Okay, now comes the most important part, that is the template message. And your question why the action event is kept as send template message will be answered now. So here's the thing, you can't directly just manually compose a message by just typing some random words and send it on WhatsApp via WhatsApp. You have to use a template, and this is how a template will look like. Let me just take you to WhatsApp, and let me just go to the broadcast. Okay, and let me just click on template messages. So these are all the templates I have. Okay, using the templates I have created this message and sent it on WhatsApp. Now remember this, without getting your template approved by Facebook, you cannot directly send the WhatsApp message. I repeat this again, as you can see all of the status is showing it as approved. So my point is, without getting your template approved by Facebook, you can't directly send the WhatsApp message. Now, we have an awesome video that will teach you how to create a template from scratch, how to build it, how to submit it and get it approved by Facebook. The link of the video is available in the description box. Okay, so we have to work with a template, okay, and the name of the template is membership confirm. Membership, okay, confirmation. So this is the template name, that is membership confirmation. Using this particular template, we are going to compose a message. So basically, let me just show you the gist. Okay, so this is basically the template. Hi, and then we have the name of the person. In our case, that will be Matthew Perry. This is a confirmation you have just received your secure payment for the online payment for, and here we will add the name of our class, that is, let's say, Booming Bull Stock Market class. And then we have the third thing, that is the website link. Okay, so here we will add the link of my website. So this is the template, and we have three parameters: name, class name, and then we have the website link. Using the parameters as well as this template, we are going to create a message. So what I'm going to do here is, first of all, let me show you the templates. So these are the templates that is present in my WhatsApp account, and I have shown you most of my templates. And all the templates that is present here, okay, all the templates, let me just show you the templates. All the templates that is present here is being shown in Pabbly Connect. Okay, this is because Pabbly Connect is integrated with WhatsApp. Now I'm interested in working with a template called as membership confirmation. Okay, so this is the template using which we are going to compose a message and send it on WhatsApp using WhatsApp. So let's select this template here also. The same template, I'm sorry, not meme, I'm sorry. Okay, membership confirmation. This is the template. Let me just click on view. Okay, so this is the template. So what I'm going to do here is, next, we have selected the template that is membership confirmation. Just observe carefully. Now we are going to focus on custom parameters. Just ignore broadcast name. Just focus on custom parameters. So we have some stuff here. I'm just going to copy one of them. Okay, I have copied it and I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, so as you can see, we have the custom parameter as color. So this is the parameter color, and the value of the parameter is blue. Now imagine if we have the parameter as age. Okay, the value would be some 2-digit number, let's say 23. So imagine if we have the parameter as address, the value would be some kind of residential address detail. Imagine if the name of the parameter is email, the value would be some email address, let's say matthewperry@gmail.com. So my point is, what if the name of the parameter is name itself? I'm just going to copy this. Okay, I'm just going to remove this. Okay, so what if the name of the parameter is name? So the value of the name will be the name of the person, that is Matthew Perry. So I'm just going to remove blue. Okay, I'm going to click here, and this is the name of our guy, that is Matthew Perry. Okay, so Matthew. Let's go with the first name, that is Matthew Perry. Okay, Matthew. And that's our first parameter. Okay, hi Matthew. Here, hi Matthew, welcome. This is a confirmation that we have just received your secure online payment for. And then we have the second parameter, that is the class name. So what is the class name? So what I'm going to do here is, okay, once again, let me just enter a comma. And we have the second parameter. For the second parameter, I'm just going to copy this whole stuff. I'm going to paste it here. Okay, excellent. Let me just remove the color. Okay, and here I'm just going to add the second parameter, that is the class name. I have copied it. I'm going to paste it here. The value of the class name. So I'm just going to add the name of the class, that is Booming Bulls Stock Market class. Okay, so this is the name of my class, Booming Bulls Stock Market class. Excellent. And once again, I'm just going to add a comma. Okay, and I'm just going to copy this whole stuff. So remember this, we are going to do it 3 times, and this is the last and the final time, the 3rd time. So once again, I'm just going to copy this whole stuff. Copy this, the parameter, that is the website link, the 3rd and the final one. I have copied it. Okay, I'm just going to remove the default parameter, that is color. Paste it here, and let me just add the value. So the value would be something like www.boomingbullsclass.com. Okay, I think that would be enough. Okay, so we have mentioned the name, that is Matthew. So here Matthew will come. Okay, then we have the class name, that is Booming Bulls Stock Market class, and then we have the last one, that is the website link, www.boomingbullsclass.com, something like that. So using the template as well as the parameter, we have basically composed the message, and this message will be sent to this WhatsApp number. Now there is an important thing that I have clearly mixed. So it is showing that enter a valid WhatsApp number with country code without the plus sign. Okay, so we have to enter the country code also. Now this is something I have missed. Okay, so let me just add the country code, that is 91. Okay, so now it is also mentioning one more thing, that you should not include the plus sign. So you should not include the plus sign, just the country code, that is 91. Okay, so we have done here. Now we have mentioned the template also. Now let's focus on the broadcast name. So what is the broadcast name? So to give you a perspective, let me just take you to broadcast history. So in the broadcast name, as you can see, these are the messages that has been sent to many different people. We have Facebook lead, fees, payment reminder, Thinkific John, and all those things. So these are all the details. So these are the details of all the messages that has been sent as very different broadcast names. So these are the broadcast name: stock registration, XYZ school. Okay, and then we have more XYZ school. So these messages were sent because to the XYZ school, or for instance, we have the broadcast name as Thinkific-Lyceum. So having a very unique broadcast name, you will understand that you will get a perspective that this message was sent to this person or to this group. So that is why what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to create a very unique broadcast name. So it would be something like Razorpay to Thinkific to WhatsApp. So we will get an idea that these messages were sent. This message was sent because a person paid the payment through Razorpay and he was enrolled to a course in Thinkific, and after that it was sent on WhatsApp. And then we have the name of the person. So the name of the person is Matthew. Okay, Matthew. So let's go with this one, Matthew Perry. Okay, so we have created a very unique broadcast name. This part will remain static and this part will keep on changing. Razorpay, Thinkific, WhatsApp, Dash. And imagine if a guy called as Elon Musk has made the payment on Razorpay, it will be Razorpay, Thinkific, Dash, WhatsApp, Dash, Elon. So that's the purpose of creating a very unique broadcast name. Okay, so at this point, all you have to do is just click on save and send test request to finally send the message. So let me do that. Okay, so as you can see, the response is a positive one, and let me just straight away show you the message. So hi Matthew. Okay, so this was our first parameter and we had inserted the name, that is Matthew. Now this is a confirmation, your secure online payment for Booming Bull stock market class. This was where the second parameter was, and this was the place where we had the third parameter. So using the parameters as well as the template, we have basically composed this message. So the presence of this message indicates that we have a successful integration between Razorpay, Thinkific, and WhatsApp. Now, before you leave, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So let me just minimize the action window, and let me just minimize this action window, and let me just minimize this action window. Let me just minimize the filter. Let me just minimize the number formatter. And finally, I think, let me just minimize the trigger window. So basically, this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, you integrated Razorpay to Pabbly Connect, and then you have used the number formatter because we had 2 extra zeros with the payment that was made. For instance, we had the payment of we made the payment of 350, but it was showing it as 35,000. So we had to remove the 2 extra zeros. After that, we have made sure that this method will only continue if the payment is of 350 rupees. Afterwards, we had created a user in Thinkific from the data that we have received from Razorpay. Furthermore, we have enrolled the same user to a course that is stock market made easy. Okay, and after that, you have made sure that you integrated Wati to Pabbly Connect to send the WhatsApp message. So now we have a perfect flow of data between Razorpay, Thinkific, and WhatsApp. Awesome.
Not just these apps, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, please contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Also, you can ask questions on forum.pabbly.com. Also, if you really like this video, please comment, share, and subscribe. It will really motivate us to make more videos for you. Thank you.